So I've got this idea, because the Dark Universe is only going from strength to strength.
Oh, you mean Universal's Dark Universe? The monsters?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Tom Cruise's Mummy was a smash hit success. And the Invisible Man movie happened, although it wasn't in the same universe. So it's only going from strength to strength, and I think we should capitalize on that by finally, at long last, telling the story of Van Helsing's great-grandson, Van Helsing.
That's not marketable. Van Helsing? It's
that's not the whole title.
It's already too much.
It's called Van Helsing, Vampire Racer.
Mm-hmm. Racer?
Vampire Racer, down, 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 down. He is racing vampires.
He's just trying to win like a foot race or a motor race?
He's just trying to win a foot race or a motor race. In any case, he's going to win. He's going to win.
He'll race them by foot or by car?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
He'll go far. So long as we keep thinking of arbitrary and admittedly very simple rhymes, we'll eventually cobble together a theme song. Anyway, the point is, it is old London town. 1888.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlett Johansson is wandering old London town. She is a lady of the night, like in Victorian times, going, "Hello! Do you want some sex for money or not?"
She's a sex worker.
And then Daniel Radcliffe walks past and says, "Oh, yes, actually. Yeah, how much? Shilling? That's pretty good."
That's a real bargain.
You get, do you get the lot for that? Yeah. Cool. So they have sex.
Okay. So it's a sex scene in the movie.
Yes.
All right. So you're getting, this is what people want. Those are two people that people want to see having sex with each other, I think. Yeah. Mm.
Yep.
Mm.
But
Ugh.
all is not as it seems. For Daniel Radcliffe has been led astray by one of the moonlit brides of the vampire count himself. And here he is. For she leads him down a dark alley and Daniel Radcliffe's like, "Oh, wow, shilling is genuinely an honest-to-God good price. Really for the lot." She's like, "Oh, yeah, don't you worry about it, mate." And it's like, God, I mean, I've seen some bargains. But that really is. And I mean, you just, like, you look exactly like Scarlett Johansson as well. Like, this is top notch. This is bananas. And he's accosted by a capered figure with a top hat because it is old Victorian town, 1888. Yeah, that's probably Victorian times. And he is accosted by the evil vampire. "It is I, Sir William Robert Thornton.
Whoa.
And you are to be my latest snack. For on this full moon, I'm getting a full tummy. Blood, I'm drinking it from you. Ow! But then, stop right there, vampire count. Asshole. It's me, Van Helsing, with an American accent. And I'm here to defeat you once and for all, Count William Robert Thornton.
So wait. So he busts into the alley and he says, "Stop right there, vampire count." Pause. And nobody says anything. They're just staring at him. And then he follows it up with "asshole." The asshole, and they're like, "Whoa!" Like he got him.
Yeah, because Van Helsing didn't know what to say after he said, "Stop right there, vampire count."
He didn't have to say vampire count. He could have said vampire. He could have said. So he's
during that pause.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes films?
Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, I think so.
When he has a fight. It stops and pauses and goes in slow motion and everything to show how fast he thinks. Just, woof, well, he's going to punch me 3 millimeters away from my moustache, so I am going to move to the right and then punch him in the bollocks. And then he does it real quick. And we're like, oh, wow, that homes anyway. It's about 10 minutes of the camera spinning around Willem Dafoe's head, saying, why did I say vampire count? I got nowhere to go from here. They're all looking at me. They're expecting me to do or say something. Why didn't I rehearse? I did rehearse this.
So
I was gonna say full tummy on a full moon. You're full of crap. Oh, God, that's voicing away. Asshole.
That's what he landed on after to come back from it.
Very well.
What's his name?
Van Helsing, vampire racer. Yes, your coming was foretold, and I am aware of the accord. What's it to be, vampire racer? Your choice. Wet-ass pussy.
Did he call him one, or that's one of the choices?
Oh, he called him one.
Okay, I thought it was a choice.
Foot race classic, egg or sack.
Egg is one of the choices?
You've never done an egg race?
No, I've never done an egg race. Are the eggs are racing against other eggs, or how does that work?
That's the one where you hold a spoon with an egg on the end of it, and you have to run across.
Oh, I've seen that in like
And
commercials.
you have to
stuff.
hand it off, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hard race.
It's a hard race.
What the fuck's an egg race is what the Count William Robert Thornton asks. It's the one with the spoon. Why didn't you call it an egg and fucking spoon race? Because I forgot. I forgot to call it what it was.
Why would he want to? Why wouldn't he just say, "Stop talking to me. I'm gonna bite this man"? And I suppose Scarlett Johansson too would most likely be bitten by the vampire because they want to bite. That's what they do. Why would he feel as though he needs to stop what he's up to in order to take this challenge from Van Helsing, who races vampire? He just races against them. Why would he want to do that?
You've called my bluff, sir. Sack it is.
So he feels as though he has to do it.
He's been backed into a corner.
So he's gonna get an old-fashioned, cutesy.
Once again, a vampire has been backed into a corner. By Van Helsing, vampire racer. No vampire can resist a race.
Who's he talking to? Is he telling this to Scarlett Johansson? And,
yeah. He's telling it to Scarlett Johansson, who's sat on a wall at this point, and she's like kicking her legs back and forth, just clapping.
What about the other guy, the Harry Potter guy? Is he still there too? Did he do the right thing, the smart thing, and get to safety?
Oh, at this point, he's like, I mean, I know the whole thing was a ruse, but if I went up to sixpence, we could still get something going, right?
Oh, Scarlett Johansson lured him there on the vampire's behalf. She works for the vampire.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that somehow.
I don't know why this is hard to follow. The point is the Billy Bob Thornton, I don't know if I've mentioned he's playing the Vampire Count. There was a little bit of a wry allusion to the actor and the name. You will forgive me my author's fancies. And they get into their sacks and bounce around London for about 45 minutes. Pretty quietly. It's about 3 a.m. Not a lot happens. But Van Helsing wins.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, Scarlett Johansson is the only one watching, so at first it starts, like, somewhat exciting, because you've got Scarlett Johansson going, get him, Count, make him trip up on his sack and then win the race, and then we'll feast on Sir Daniel of Radcliffe.
She's a vampire too. I don't know how I missed all this. Jeez. It all makes sense.
Shilling and 2 bob, come on.
Yeah, I should have figured it out. It's too good to be true.
Like, I'm really, the price is going right up now. You're starting to get from bugging to mildly competitive. In a minute, I'm going to lose interest. This is Daniel Radcliffe still.
Daniel Radcliffe. Oh, he's saying that.
But anyway,
Yes.
the race starts with, go get him, God, if I could just stand on the wall, I might be able to see them. Oh no, they're fucking gone now. And then, once she's trailed off into the distance, it really is just them huffing and wheezing, just Willem Dafoe just sweating, just tongue hanging out. I gotta win the race. And he wins. They make it to, they turn a corner and he says, right, next one to the first one to the big puddle over there. And so, fair enough. And then he gets to the puddle and he splashes up and down in it and says, I won the race. Now you lost.
Another pregnant pause after the obvious had been stated. You lost.
See you around, cock and balls. And
that's it?
Off he goes.
He doesn't to take his head, or
oh no. He's a vampire racer.
That's it. All he wanted to do was race him.
Yeah. He turns up. I mean, this happens with various vampires throughout the film. One of them's played by Deborah Messing.
Fine actress.
Vampire Queen. Paris Le Chance.
That's her name.
Yeah, and he races her. Jalopies at dawn.
Old fashioned cars, like the dawn of the car. So they go at like 5 miles an hour back then.
Yeah.
Sputtering.
Yeah. The thing is, Jalopies at dawn sounded good. So we thought it wouldn't matter that it was at dawn.
Oh, she's a vampire.
The focus group really tore into it.
Well, when you're in a car, you can, from what I know of vampires, they can potentially shade the inside of the car. So it's like tinted windows and all that stuff. So the sun doesn't get them. They just need to be waiting in the car before dawn. And then
that's what I thought as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then what happened?
Then the art department thought it'd look really cool and futuristic if the jalopies were made out of glass.
So she just died because she's a real vampire.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had to follow through, and then Van Helsing just sort of stops the car slowly and just goes, shit. Oh no.
He's disappointed. He wanted to race.
Well, that's why he's there.
He doesn't care about killing them at all.
No, he just wants to race them. Yeah.
I was told she was the fastest jalopy jockey in Gay Paris. Van Helsing. What have you done?
He said his own name.
You rid the world of a vampire, but you gave heaven a hell of a racer.
He thinks the vampires go to heaven.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is a direct sequel to All Vampires Go to Heaven.
That is also about Van Helsing just racing vampires?
No, it's a completely different film.
Oh, okay. Good. So you're changing it up.
Yeah, I haven't written that one yet.
Sure, fair. It takes time.
I figured we'd get this one filmed, and then we can
make the prequel.
We can pitch, All Vampires Go to Heaven as a prequel. I like it because it's, to be honest, very blasphemous.
Mm-hmm.
I won't describe what happens because, I mean, it crosses the boundaries of taste.
Unlike the rest of what you've said today, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the things we've said today look positively Christian compared to what happens in All Vampires Go to Heaven.